A predator is at the den, jaws locked on soft flesh, no escape. In its mind, this was a clean meal. At least it thought it would be. Then the ground erupts. A hammer blow lands. Dust bursts into the air. In seconds, everything changes. Now it's only strength and speed. Close quarters. Brutal. No room to retreat. In another moment, instinct might have told it to back away from a dangerous opponent. But not here. Not now. The mother goes down, then surges back up, down again, then up again. And each time she rises, she returns to one place, the mouth of the den. Over and over. Because if she gives even half a step, everything behind her could be lost. The predator reassesses the situation. The cub is no longer the easiest prize. The mother is the lock on the door. No more silent theft, only pressure. The predator, worn down by days of hunger, stays on the target, even though this was never the original plan. Inexperience makes it misread the situation. Just when everything seems decided, a heavier force comes in on a straight line. The boar charges through the dust in a surge of fury. The rookie is caught in a pincer movement. Two prey animals, one purpose. Desperation to keep the family intact, a force that can't be underestimated. Now it's two adults at one den entrance, a wall of muscle and curved ivory blades. The leopard is an apex predator, and it won't hesitate. It lunges at one and is met by the other. Every attempt to isolate a target fails. This draining fight is a trap it isn't experienced enough to recognize. The leopard slows, not out of fear, but because it's finally seeing the problem. Energy bleeds out with every failed surge. Strike, brace, then counter-strike, each exchange harder than the last. Chaos escalates as the parents grunt and snarl, moving as one, physically and mentally pressing and answering together. No clean grip. Only the cost rising. With the hunter's instincts carved deep into its genes, it starts to understand. This meal won't come easy. It would cost blood and hard-earned energy. A losing trade. Abandoning pride, it throws every muscle into a full sprint. The parents chase the predator until it disappears beyond the horizon. The leopard pauses to recover, carrying its hunger and a bruised sense of dominance. But it leaves with something else, experience for the next ambush. Some bonds don't break easily, especially when you hunt alone. With the clash gone, the savanna exhales. Overcast light softens every edge. Shadows stay thin. Dust settles on torn earth at the burrow's mouth, filling fresh scrapes and claw marks. The warthogs remain at the threshold, not triumphant, just present. Because in the wild, the end of a fight is not celebration. It is confirmation. The gate is still theirs, and the cub is still breathing in the cool dark behind it. A leopard survives on moments, stealth, timing, a perfect close grip, not long wars, not loud collisions in open ground. He is built to appear at the wrong second, to turn a careless step into an ending. And he is alone. A serious injury is not pain. It is a sentence. A torn pad, a cracked tooth, a damaged shoulder. Any one of them can shorten the next sprint, ruin the next kill, delay the next meal. So a leopard hunts with a calculator inside his ribs. How much blood will this cost? How much energy will I lose? How long until I can eat again? That is why this ends with retreat. Because surprise is gone. Because the den is defended by 2 adults, not 1. Because tusks change the math. A leopard can gamble on a quick theft, on darkness and a single clean pull. But once the fight becomes direct, impact, shove, collision, risk spikes, overcast daylight offers no deep shadow to dissolve into. Each failed surge drains him, and each close pass risks a wound he cannot afford. A smart leopard disengages before damage becomes a slow death. He leaves hungry not because he is weak, but because tomorrow is worth more than pride. For warthogs, the story revolves around the burrow. A refuge, an exit, a nursery. A narrow threshold where one mistake becomes permanent. They live in open country, wide sightlines, short grass, scrubby clearings. That openness is danger and defense at the same time. You can see threats early, but you have nowhere to vanish. So you build vanishing into the ground, a familiar hole, a practiced route. A mouth in the earth you can reach in seconds. That is why the mother returned, not to win. To stop a theft already in progress, to keep the cub from crossing the line into daylight. And that is why the boar came like thunder. 2 bodies can do what one cannot. They don't need to kill the predator. They only need to raise the price. Tusks are boundaries. They turn a clean bite into dangerous closeness. They turn confidence into hesitation when danger presses the gate. Warthogs don't negotiate with fear. They create distance. They hold the line. They force the hunter to choose between hunger and harm. That is decision under pressure. The leopard leaves because the cost is too high. The warthogs stop pushing because the gate is safe again. No wasted pursuit, no unnecessary risk. In the wild, strength matters, but decisions decide who gets to see another day.